Hello world, I'm Chris Pirillo, and you're watching a live video that I've been meaning to do for quite some time. Unfortunately, have run short on time over and over and over again. I get pulled 13 different directions, and I'm pretty sure that in the course of the average day in the near future, it's going to be even worse with me becoming a new father with new responsibilities and new everything, really. And I'm a fan of Star Wars. I'm a fan of a lot of things, but as many of you know, or maybe you don't know, I've been collecting Star Wars things for quite some time. It really started with a fascination with Star Wars figures back in the day, when I was much younger than I am now. And I guess it's kind of exploded in recent years. To me, I think it's valuable for people to have something that they enjoy in their lives, something that can last the test of time. And I've always enjoyed Star Wars, and it just so happens that apparently Darth Vader became the thing. I don't know why I wasn't fascinated with Darth Vader. He's not even, I wouldn't even go as far as to calling him my favorite character. And so, since I'm getting a lot of the stuff in, as many of you see during the regular broadcasts during the average day, I thought what I'd do is try to dedicate a program, maybe like this, once a month, not a program you can install, like a video show, or video show and tell, and where I can showcase some of the things, because I intend on not just keeping some of these things, but also giving some away. That's some bonuses that we've had for certain patrons at a certain pledge level, and I'm very grateful for that. And then, of course, the other thing that I want to do is donate. I don't really talk about how much I donate in the world, so I don't want to be specific. Oh, I'm going to donate this. I'm going to do this necessarily with the donations, if only because I don't feel you should brag about where you help. That just kind of ruins the value of where you're trying to help. So a lot of my charitable donations, which have happened off and on throughout the years, or charities, any kind of donations that I might have done, I probably haven't necessarily talked about. So just keep that in mind, when it comes to that. But there are some things that I have that might be duplicates that someone else might enjoy, and that's really So as you see all this stuff, it's not going to necessarily be all mine, all of mine. Although the Darth Vader stuff I'm pretty attached to. I do now have a stack of dupes that I'm going to be going through. This was actually, to start it off, okay, so I don't know what the show is going to be exactly. It's going to be Star Wars stuff, a show and tell, but mostly show. This is a baby onesie sent in. I got it's printed out. Oh, that's the wrong thing. I didn't mean to grab that. This came in courtesy of Tom from the UK. I did not give Tom credit in the vlog, but he deserves the credit. It's for a 0 to 6 month year old boy or girl, and it's going to be a Darth Vader onesie. So the child will match his or her father. Could go either way. Don't know yet. We will find out soon. I'm going to hand them to you. And then if you want, you can set them on the floor. Are you okay in bending over? Or just dropping? On the... gently on the floor. Anyway, it's going to be a lot of fun, have a child. I know that's going to be stresses and strains that I have not experienced before. Life's challenging enough, facing the din of the day. But I recognize that, having a child is going to change a lot. It's going to add a ton of responsibilities, underscoring, further financial security, because, this is one thing that, I want to be able to provide for my family best I can. Of course, we got Vlogger Fair coming up. You want to talk about a cost? Oh my god. Okay, I'm not going to talk about Vlogger Fair. Star Wars stuff. I'm doing a horrible job. This is why I do these things live, so I don't have to go back and edit out half the crap that I say.
This is my favorite.
Diana loves the Darth Vader pillow. They sell it at the Disney store. And by the way, I don't know if I'll put the links for where you can get this stuff in the video's description, because I'm not sure how YouTube is, specifically with Amazon stuff. But, if you're interested, what I can do is probably tweet out a link, and with our affiliate code attached, and you can go that way if you decide to get anything. This is very comfortable on the back of Darth Vader's side. The front, not so much. It's kind of bumpy. You can't really see it that well because it's kind of a black... Well, Darth Vader is black. The thing that... I just like it because it's a Darth Vader pillow. It's fun. I don't plan on using it as a pillow. I don't plan on sleeping with Darth Vader. The child, however, will have a Darth Vader pillow, I think, if only to acclimate the child to what Darth Vader is. And it's not as scary as it might be. And if the child grows up with Darth Vader, hopefully they won't be scared. The one drawback to this particular product, we haven't obviously dived into the onesie, but it's got, how many did I count? 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, no, 6, 7, 8 tags.
9.
Not, well, this one I can take off, but dude, it's like tag. Can you not get it on one that I can pull off? Horrible, 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 horrible. Let me guess. Is not to be used as a flotation device. Notice, this article meets the flammability requirements of California Bureau of Home Furnishings, Technical Bulletin 117. Care should be exercised near open flame or with burning cigarettes. So basically, don't be dumb. That's, I think, what they're saying with the... Do not place over face. Why don't they put that... Because you know why.
Why?
It's called natural selection, I think, with that. So, can you handle it, or do you want me to set him down? Yeah. Careful, you're pulling his eyebrow. Vader has an eyebrow. Now comes the time where I get to fanboy over some fan art. This was drawn, hand-drawn. This is an original from Chris Miller. And I really like Chris's eye. And what I plan on doing, and I asked him for permission. He signed this. It's an original. What I plan on doing was some original Vader art, including, I guess I'll segue into the second bit of Vader art that I have. This one is from Dan Solo Galleries on Instagram, or Dan_Solo_Galleries on Instagram. He does a fantastic job. This is another original that he signed. So what I plan on doing is cropping the Vader fan art down to where I can put it in a binder. And that way I've got it in a collection, because I'm running out of wall space. But I find these very, very... I would treasure them, and do treasure them, because they're original. They're one of a kind, and I appreciate originals anytime I can. I realize I'm talking about stuff that's been mass-produced, but sometimes it's good to surround yourself with originals as well. I'm going to go ahead and put that over there, because I don't want to get Wicket to paw all over it.
He likes Darth Vader.
He's used to it now. I think that's the thing.
He's here hanging out.
Hey, buddy. How you doing?
Watching.
I am drinking out of a new Darth Vader cup. Picked these up for my birthday, and 41st birthday, and thank you everybody for celebrating that with me. Didn't quite hit 1,000 patrons, but we are moving onward and upward, and we do have other Star Wars cups downstairs, and but this is a Vader one, and this is one we drink out of. I got one in the collection, just that's never going to be sullied with anything. Now here's a treasure. This is well, I guess they kind of still sell these devices, but this was a Darth Vader themed Star Wars video game that you could plug into a video source by way of, is it a component jack, I believe? Not sure, because I'm not going to remove it from the package. It's in pretty decent condition. Everything that I'd seen to this point with this particular Vader themed controller had been out of the box, had been used. And this one had not, and I would say that the state of this container, the box, I would say fair. About the best I would have ever expected it to be, but it's kind of fun. I never had one. I will not be removing this one from the box either, because now it's fully in the collector zone. All right, so let me fly into the collector zone. Oh, you can see the Vader. I'm trying to keep it clean. You think you can get that on the floor without?
Yeah.
Whew, she throws it across the room. That's okay. Vader has feathers. Yes, Vader does. He's talking about the tags.
Oh.
Wayback Tech says, wow, caught a live Pirillo show. Indeed, I tweeted it out. Didn't really do much to promote it. I wanted to get this done.
Yeah.
Cause I have fun with this stuff, but I haven't put it away because I wanted to kind of showcase what I thought was kind of fun. This is from the Disney store. It is a Darth Vader talker thing. No, I'm sorry. Breathing sounds. Try me on back. It is... What the hell is this? Just breathing. You can do breathing sounds, and you basically, it's voice changer. Hello, I'm Darth Vader. The problem is you can't really tell what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. Even when I listen to it after recording it in the blog, I'm like, what the hell did I just say? And I'm the one who said it. A lot of fun, but really I don't know how much use you would get out of it. It's just it's more. Diana thought it was a Pez dispenser, and I have the Darth Vader Pez dispensers. Do not worry about that. And I know you're probably worried. Some people say I need to get more sun. I disagree. But, just in case it happens, just in case I need to get out to the beach in an emergency, I've got a Darth Vader beach towel. Son of a beach. Star Wars.
That's a pretty cool towel. I like
it is.
that.
It's a fun towel. I happened to spy it. It was on sale, and I'm like, is that? And it is. It was. And look at that. One tag. I'm sorry, 2 tags. Is the baby moving?
Yeah.
The baby tends to move when I'm talking.
Painfully so.
Well, probably because it's like, oh my god, what the hell sound is that? Don't tell me that's going to be my dad.
I think it is. When you talk...
It goes nuts, doesn't it? It knows my voice. So yeah, I got a beach towel. I'm gonna be hanging it up. This is a keeper here. I can tell you that. That one's gonna be in the office. This is one of the giveaways. Unless the person who receives it decides to have me donate it to, I guess, a toy drive. This was a special Darth Vader. I bought it because I thought, well, maybe I'll unbox one, and I showed that in TLDR. I thought what I'd do is give this away. It's got 15 phrases, the Darth Vader phrases. The lightsaber lights up too. I think there's the arm that. Hang on, if I can squeeze Darth Vader's arm in the right place. There we go. Don't know if you can hear that, but beautiful box art. For an action figure, very, very affordable. Let's see here, 30 bucks at the Disney store, right around. But decent articulation on this figure. I mean, it's not outstanding, but I think in terms of these types of figures, I would rather have this one than some of those that I've seen sold in stores, even though those other ones are cheaper. There's usually a reason. Lights and sounds, activation button, or 2 buttons, light up lightsaber. It says it's fully articulated. I wouldn't go that far. It is mostly articulated, but this is brand new in box, not exactly mint, but about excellent condition. I mean, we pulled it off the shelf, haven't touched it, haven't played with it. I took mine out of the box. I was a horrible collector with that, but I will be drawing from the list of patrons to say, hey, you know, the Darth Vader is yours. What would you like to do with it? And we'll be sending it out to one of you at that pledge level. Thank you, and
I'll gently place it
please do, because that's going to be somebody else's. I do not want to ruin it. Joe Tashi, I believe, had sent this in, and this is, I think, primarily for Baby Pirillo. I've never been a fan of origami, but maybe it's because I never had Star Wars characters to assemble. So now you can do Star Wars origami. Isn't that amazing? Yeah. I think it's fun. I mean, I wish I would have had these things when I was growing up, we had coloring books. That's it. Like, that's the only Star Wars thing we could buy in stores was coloring books. And speaking of, got a pretty cheap coloring book. Star Wars origami, fun. This was a gift, and I really, really appreciate this. We may very likely be holding on to this, if only so as Baby Pirillo, because Star Wars never goes out of style. You know, as they're mastering dexterity, we can say, well, let's build some origami together. Would you like to do a Yoda origami? I mean, some of these things are really, really detailed. Like, it's gonna take a while to get through that origami stuff, but you never know. I did pick up this coloring book, and the fascinating thing about this was like $3. I used to love coloring this stuff. But look at that! Marina Miller says, I guess you can never have too much Vader stuff. I agree. I'm surprised Chris does not own an on-set used Vader outfit. That'd be really expensive. So $3. And Yoda's on the cover. I got it just because I thought it was kind of fun. And more importantly, when I flipped through the pages, I thought I'd color with it. This may be one of the first coloring books I use, so it's going to be kind of on hold for Baby Pirillo. The nice thing is some of these images that I saw as I was flipping through. Let's see if I can find one of them that I'm talking about. I remember coloring when I was a kid. Like, I remember this image specifically. So they're reusing the line art from way back when. And so, of course, there's a couple of Vaders in there, which is kind of nice. I just remember, like, just a couple of these images going, yeah, I remember that. It's the exact same drawing. It's insane. I don't remember. I mean, because obviously the line art never goes out of style, which is testament to Star Wars. It never loses value. Star Wars, I think, is going to be around for the foreseeable future. So that was a lot of fun to play with. Merry Christmas, everyone. Darth Vader stocking. I know there's a lot of them out there, but Darth Vader's very marketable. This Vader's all decked out in festiveness, even though Darth Vader's not really a festive, jolly creature. I don't know why he would necessarily need lights like this, but
he doesn't look happy.
Well, it's Darth Vader. He only has like one expression that applies to everything. You never know what Vader. That's a nice thing. You know, walking around with the mask, no one would ever know what you're thinking.
Right.
So I don't know if this one's going to be hung. We got to figure out our stocking situation.
We need a little one.
Well, I have a feeling most of the Christmas stuff this year is going to be Baby Pirillo.
Yeah.
There's not going to be so much mommy and daddy stuff. It's going to be baby. Oh, look, diapers! Oh, yay! Swimming in poop.
We're gonna need a little boot.
A little boot. They get a little Ewok. This was also in the Disney store, pretty cheapy. I don't think I would ever carry this around as a keychain, but you know, it lights up. It's kind of fun. If you were looking for a large lightsaber keychain, the problem is I know this would just snap. I mean, it seems sturdy, but I don't think I'd ever carry something around this large. In fact, you know, one of the things that it doesn't perturb me, but I'm very careful about this stuff, especially when there's batteries included, because the batteries could leak, and then you've basically destroyed the value of the collectible. So you know, I'm very careful about picking up a lot of this stuff. But that was a Disney store, as you can see. Disney, Star Wars, one and the same now. If you couldn't see Disney, it says Disney right there. Now, Wayback Tech says, I would like to know if Chris had to get rid of everything Darth Vader, which one would Diana let him keep? I will let you answer that question, hon.
I would let you keep the Darth Vader pillow.
So there you go. We get what is Wicket sniffing?
Because I can use that too.
Yes, you could. But what was Wicket? Was he licking? What was he? Was he pre-barfing?
He's sniffing everything.
Okay, just making sure. And someone asked. I'm sorry, Liam Tech asked about the ebook. About the ebook that I talked about in TLDR, and I've already shared that online with patrons. This is the one that Barnacles used the other day. Sorry if that's completely out of context. For people who have never watched me before, they're probably really confused, but maybe the community expands a bit by other Star Wars fans. This is, I guess, a Tumblr of sorts. Not to be confused with Tumblr, the blogging platform that I helped William Shatner get on that he never, thanked me for. Bastard.
You really hold on to things.
I do. I'm never letting go. So this is the current theme that's happening at the Disney store, specifically with Star Wars, Darth Vader, Stormtroopers. But I thought it was kind of neat. There's obviously, okay, if it wasn't obvious, there's tons of Darth Vader Stormtrooper merchandise out there. This is just one of the later ones. I shouldn't have opened it, but if I couldn't get back in. But of course, the top would screw off so you can get liquid in there more easily, just like that. And look at that, no tags. Except for the tag on the bottom, the sticker on the bottom. Damn you, stickers. For the Darth Vader themed birthday party, I have Darth Vader blowy things, or had. They never got opened. Never got around to blowing Darth Vader. Just never really happened.
I didn't know if you wanted them open.
I don't know if I do. This to me might be a collectible. I realize it's kind of cheap and chintzy, but it's one of those things that they're marketing Darth Vader. It's an object. So this thing. Watch it. The thing that people throw away is the thing that's usually worth most. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing. Like, oh, who has the Darth Vader blowy thing? Who wants to blow Darth Vader?
Like the toothbrush.
See, he's got the thing that you go, oh, I think you have to make your own sound, though. It doesn't come with a whistle on one end.
That was pretty good sound. Use your imagination.
Yes, use your imagination. Wicket keeps sniffing the thing. Now here's I guess I'm gonna give away a couple of these too. I think they're gonna be kind of throw-ins to the giveaway, the giveaways I should say. I got Vader wristbands. I'm trying to get used to wearing something on my wrist, if only because I'm thinking that I may be moving forward with the idea of getting a wearable, but I just don't like wearing things like that, including my Darth Vader ring. This is a little bonus. I've had this for a while. So this package was open. I was trying to get used to it, and will likely be sending off a couple of these little Vader wristbands to a couple of patrons, apparently, with that. Let's see here. What else do we have? And with that, I also got a handful of straps, like wrist straps. Again, trying to get used to the wearables. Nice and thick. Thick and big. Darth Vader wrist wear things. What do they call them officially, man? That's old Star Wars branding there, by the way. Hang on, what do they call this? Choking hazard. That's not what... It just says choking hazard. Okay, so get a Darth Vader choking hazard.
Maybe it's a choker.
I would have to be substantially smaller. I think that's the problem there. But either way, hey, Wicket, you gonna join me? Wicket's named after an Ewok, for anybody who didn't know. Couldn't make that conclusion. Someone, Calgary Guru on Twitter said, why didn't you name him Wiki? After the wiki, the software. And I was like, no, wikis are kind of clunky and not very elegant. And Wicket the Ewok was cute. Are you cute? Is that your superpower? Yum yum! Oh, you like that? All right. Are you going to behave as I continue? So what I'm saying is that I'll be giving some of these away in the packages that go out to the giveaway recipients. Just random gifts from me as I've continued to collect. Put that there. I'm going to move this here because I don't want to hit that right now. Wow! What do you know? It's a non-Darth Vader. Are you shocked?
Yeah.
It is a Shadow Stormtrooper. I realize that they're about to release a Shadow Stormtrooper and a Shadow Biker Scout in a new series of toys. This is a slightly older one, and it's a black Stormtrooper. That was kind of neat to put up there invisibly in the Stormtrooper shelf that's here in my workshop. So it's kind of neat. I like the idea of the idea of branching out. And I'm an action figure fan. If I had to choose you know, if I had to get rid of a lot of the stuff, I'd probably just stick with the action figures. Like, even though I walked past this guy, this Darth Vader, you think, well, why did you walk past him?
Oh my gosh. Oh no.
Well, remember that wine that I was drinking at the beginning of the broadcast?
Yes.
It's all over Wicket and my pants and the chair and this is
Everything.
the carpet. Oh, we're gonna have fun with this. There you go, Wicket. He's got wine on him, hun.
Oh, he does?
Yeah, he's definitely wined up. Not kidding, folks. Like, let me go ahead and stand up and show you. I had an accident. Gonna get used to this with baby Pirillo, I think.
Yes.
Just to be, wow, it looks like someone got stabbed there. Everything's normal. Pay no attention to the guy who touched the wrong thing. Okay, well, wine's now been spilled on the chair. Yeah, alright.
I think it's black.
The chair?
Yeah.
I was gonna say the wine? No, it's more dark red. I think I got most everything. Luckily, I did not hit the computer. Okay. I can try. I was going to brag about a toy that I got for cheap, and I mean, I only got it because it was, like, extremely on sale.
Oh.
And this cheap toy is getting worse and worse over time. And, oh, wow, okay, I got wine in my cables and cords. Very nice. So I'll be dealing with, next time, sticky wine in my USB cable drawer. This is awesome. And the USB.
Thanks to Darth Vader.
Yeah. Okay. And ironically enough, my cleaning drawer, where I keep stuff to clean things with, is now saturated with wine as well. This is, even the lens wipes that clean my lens,
Yeah.
saturated with wine. Yeah, so that's fun. I'm gonna have to clean this up afterwards, huh? Because I mean I hate to leave it like this,
Yeah.
but I kind of have to because I don't want to. Oh, crap. This is just the beginning, hon. Trust me, we're gonna have far worse on this carpet soon. And I don't mean that I'm looking forward to it, but wow, that seat's wet. Yeah, Wicket's butt is wet. Wicket's butt got wined. Anyway, back to this crappy Vader toy. Whoa, is that how many paper towels? Damn, dude. Make one mistake and everybody loses their minds. The reason I walked past this Vader toy is because this is why I feel upset, because I basically got everything dirty and wet because of Anakin freaking Skywalker. They tried to sell this guy for $30. No one wanted to buy him. I got him for like $7 at the store. No one wanted him because he's freaking Anakin Skywalker. But the cool thing is, after I'm not smelling his crotch, I'm smelling to see if he's got wine. I think he's fine. His lightsaber went in.
To the cup and then
I think you're talking about Wicket. Wicket's lightsaber went in. I'm like, TMI. Oh, his lightsaber went into the. Oh!
That's what.
No. His lightsaber's clean. I'm feeling his lightsaber here, and it is definitely clean. The cool thing about this one is Anakin's lightsaber turns blue. In the moment you decrapify it and put the Vader helmet on, you hear the sound of the helmet going on, the breathing, and the lightsaber goes red. So it is kind of neat, but I probably wouldn't have spent more than $7 on this. So they're nice and affordable right now, and it only costs you enough to ruin your chair in a live streaming video. You know what I needed?
What?
I needed to be drinking out of this Darth Vader mug.
I know.
They're selling a handful of new Star Wars mugs at the Disney store. This is one of them, Darth Vader. We picked up a few others. I don't know if you've seen them in the vlog. We have a taller Chewbacca one, which I guess your mom likes that kind of, that form factor of a mug, tall mugs. They also had a C-3PO, but I didn't like that one because it's shaped like this, and I've had problems where I've knocked things over like this, like cup. That doesn't, wider top, not so wide base. This one is almost just the opposite. It's wide base and a smaller top, so the top is smaller than the bottom. So if I have a feeling that if I was drinking out of this mug, which I should have done, it wouldn't have fallen over as easily as the cup. Damn it. Gotta choose the right Vaders. I also have Darth Vader's balls, other giveaways. This came, we got, just some random, tchotchkes, party tchotchkes you can get online. But I unboxed to have a Vader ball out, so I can play with Darth Vader's balls. And these are going to be part of the giveaway. So, my balls are running all over the place.
No. Did you get it?
No, I got 2 of my balls, but I need the 3rd one. Where the hell's my 3rd ball? There it is. Okay.
Darth Vader balls.
Darth Vader balls attained. I'm holding the same time this moment. What? The wine just keeps going and going. Is Chris drunk yet? No, he is not. Although now I really need. I mean, I'm gonna have to. Have you ever felt like you've wet your pants and you need to change them?
Yeah.
That's what I feel like right now. Okay, so those balls are going to be given away. For Baby Pirillo, potentially a set of Darth Vader themed merch here, tumbler, bowl, plate. Don't sell them anymore, and I watch out for this stuff because it's kind of fun. I never had the Star Wars stuff growing up. There's such a lack of it. Although I did unbox these little forks and spoons with Darth Vader on them. Not as much fun as the Disney ones, the stainless steel ones. I wish they would have done that, but I don't know. Plastic sometimes I feel is got a limited shelf life. As long as plastic lasts, it just doesn't feel to me like it would last forever. Picked up some napkins for the party. These are Darth Vader themed napkins. They were still selling this theme of Darth Vader, and so we were able to wipe our mouths with the Sith. You okay, hun?
Mm-hmm.
Your head's bopping all over the place, so I can't tell.
I'm fixing my neck.
I think I need to check.
Should we show off this?
I'm more concerned to show off that. I guess we could. Hang on. Diana wants to show something off, and as she's handing it to me, I guess. No, it's a little big, baby. I already spilled. Okay, you spin the wheels then. It's a Darth Vader luggage carrier, like a carrier stuff, and as you roll it around, the wheels as they spin, LEDs are within the wheels, and it's themed like Darth Vader, so it's a Darth Vader wheelie. I would love to travel with this, but I don't think I will. This is definitely not something I would want to travel with, if only because I'm probably a little old for that, but perfect for a kid, I think. We also have Darth Vader doggy poo bags.
Yes.
These were gift bags, because I wasn't sure how... Some of the stuff that we had for the party, we weren't sure if we were going to have anybody over. There's a price tag here, but no, little goodie bags, so we give things away. But instead of having the party with people in real life, a lot of the stuff that we're going to do is probably just going to be given away to you, so you could celebrate. Some other party goodies: Darth Vader yo-yos, fun. Box is a little damaged, but this is slightly older. You can't get these anymore. You kind of have to go through the auctions. A Darth Vader candle. You might have remembered we had one that's been opened. This is the one we've been using. This one is still in the box. I think I can't remember, but it's possible that this was actually a gift from somebody for one of the birthdays or celebrations that we had. Let's see here. You should give them to Joni. Joni loves tchotchkes. No, it's Joni loves chachi. I know you wouldn't get it. You're not a Happy Days fan. Happy Days fan, not Happy's Days. So some other bonuses that we got at the Disney store, and these are also going to definitely be going in the giveaway pile, or again donation pile, depends on what the patrons would want at that point. Trading cards. Disney was giving out Star Wars themed trading cards, and I got a couple of bonus packs, and I'm not going to open them. They're just going to stay that way. Now, probably the biggest bonus giveaway or donation that I've got here today is the Star Wars. I got this hardcover Dark Horse comic book or series of comics that comprise basically the very rough draft screenplay by George Lucas. This is what the first screenplay turned out to be in relation to Star Wars. So this almost became Star Wars, and I enjoyed it for just knowing what it was. It's obvious to me why this never got made into a movie, and I'm grateful that it wasn't. It's a fascinating read. I would say the art is done very well. Of course, the book was done very well too. I mean, it could be a collectible or just a readable. Completely up to anybody out there, but it's an actual printed hardcover volume of the Star Wars. I'm going to be giving this away. This is going to be... Some patrons are just going to get a random message from me on Patreon saying, hey, would you want this? Wait, hang on. Do Darth's balls light up if you play with them? Nope. Darth Vader's balls do not light up. I know you guys want that. Okay, so mentioned this in TLDR the other day, but this is out in the stack. Oh, crap. I'm dropping everything tonight, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, that'll be last. The special San Diego Comic-Con Darth Vader Hot Wheels Star Wars car. Kind of neat. Only, I'd imagine, a limited edition. I don't plan on, apart from taking it apart here, I do not plan on removing Darth Vader, as I have to remove all the plastic here too, the Darth Vader themed car from the lightsaber, if only because it is collectible. Some people have already gone that far though. They've removed the pull tab to make the car, or I guess the chamber in here, light up or illuminates red. And I didn't do it. I saw other people do it. I'm like, yeah, this is pretty collectible. I'm pretty fascinated by it. The lightsaber, by the way, closes on both sides. So it's Darth Vader's lightsaber, and then it opens up, and then it can potentially glow and then make sounds and everything. And they plan on releasing a series of Star Wars-themed Hot Wheels cars soon. So I'll be able to get something to remove from the package and quote-unquote play with. It's fantastic. Marina Miller says, since the Disney Star Wars merge, I haven't thought about going to the Disney store for merch. How could I forget? I'll be up at the mall soon. Dude, that's like, it's my favorite store now. I mean, like, what else am I going to do at the mall? They got rid of all the toy stores. They don't really have any fun stores anymore. That's one of the fun stores.
How did we find out about
what?
To go to the Disney store?
Well, because Disney and, I'm going to put this back in here, Disney and Star Wars, hand in hand now. It just made sense to go to the Disney store. Now, speaking of Disney and Star Wars, even before the acquisition, Disney has been releasing these pins. And these pins, I've got a few of them you've probably seen on the Stormtrooper shelf. These pins are collectible, I mean, in certain condition. And they release them off and on throughout the years. And I think my bud is soaking up some of the wine from the chair that I'm going to use. Yeah, great. I don't want to see my underwear. But you know they're Disney pins, and they're authentic Disney pins because the backer, if you didn't know this, the back of the pin, I guess the clasp, or, you know, whatever that piece is, it's a Mickey Mouse head. That's how you know it's basically an authentic Disney pin. I mean, apart from branding and what have you. But this is a pin that I did not yet have, because they're all different shapes and sizes and years and what have you. But again, a fun collectible Darth Vader pin that I do not ever plan on pinning on anything. And I recognize that that's an awful lot of Star Wars stuff for a period of time. I'm going to go ahead and start winding down for everybody. Thank you for bearing with me during this Star Wars haul. Some of the stuff I've recently collected. I think we might do this maybe once a month. As I said in the beginning, some of the stuff is going to be given away. Some of the stuff is staying in the collection, and other stuff is going to be donated. So I appreciate all the support that people have out there. This is just another facet to Chris Pirillo. I'm fascinated with Star Wars. I don't think that's ever going to change. And I appreciate sharing those passions with other people, even though I realize maybe a fraction of the people that I communicate with online actually care about Star Wars as much as I do. Apart from the people who, that's all they talk about is Star Wars, right? I follow those people. Are you okay, baby?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I got heartburn.
You heartburn?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all that candy you ate, I think. Yeah. You know what I got?
What?
Sticky fingers, because I got wine all over the place. So I'm going to go ahead and let everybody go so I can clean up. Not just the Darth Vader crap collectible, the crap lectable, but the wine that's now all over the place. And you will be able to see the documentation of the wine spillage as it is right now in the upcoming vlog that will be published to our other YouTube channel. So stay geeky, stay nerdy, stay yourself, be happy, be good, and I guess at this point I'm going to leave you to your own devices. We'll see you later.